Out and bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions. She heard that, she got emotion. Got my heart like, I feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashford reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there.
And now, introducing the Boston.
Welcome to and now Dallas' starting group. Kyrie Irving, Thompson, then it's Washington, then there's Davis, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Boston, the perimeter pair, White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Thompson against White. Pass to Irving. With the teardrop. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum can't hit. One thing you can say about Boston, Graham, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Irving. Misses off the left iron. Now Tatum. Shoots over Thompson. Tatum can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. On the wing, Thompson. Brown with some nice D.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the shot's good.
Come on, just add vision to a perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Gafford finds Washington. They double him with Brown. Davis, the pass to Irving. Three-pointer, no good. Pass to White. Over Irving. White can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Thompson's shot is off. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's White. And it's White again missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Basket's good.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Boston with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Banked it in off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Davis. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Irving looking around. On the take. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
The Mavericks trailing, and when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option, but when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Now here's Gafford, still without a bucket. Clock is at 3. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis is to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Dallas calls time here. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with the young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Davis. He's scoreless. Here's Lively. Irving with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Here's Irving. 1:07 left in the first. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 8.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Looking to get back on track. Denied by Tatum. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Najee Marshall.
The 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10.
20, the Mavericks, 10.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Washington and Gafford in the combo inside. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Marshall. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Pulls up. Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Out left to the wing. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Irving. Shoots over Horford. And that one's long. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Inside and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
There's one for the low right now. I'm not sure he messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Boston leading by 10. Three-pointer, Holiday. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Brown can't hit. Mavericks trail by 8. The 3 from Thompson. Tries again. The bank shot, no good.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Holiday. The jumper from the wing, off target. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers.
And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Stolen by Davis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Celtics lead by 3. Here's Horford. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. White, he's checked in for Drew Holiday.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. That'll send Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Washington's shot is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, Horford wanting it more.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Davis. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Releases. Again, Boston.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Davis. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Celtics lead by 11. Pass to Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Gafford with the bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Brown. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. 40 seconds left in the second. On the wing, Irving. And there's the lob. Anthony Davis going up top.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Here's Pritchard. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Davis. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 8 here in this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Irving with a deep 3. They get it back. Gafford. Just 3 on the clock. No good on the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And so it's the Boston. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent. Out in front at the half is Boston. They lead by 9 points. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience.
And that...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Mavericks trail by 9. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Pritchard in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. The 3 from Washington. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Pass to Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Irving fires from way outside. Here's Davis. What effort on the glass from Davis.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Davis with it. Outside Irving. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 9.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over, and the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Marshall in for Washington. And rejected. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Maybe the last guy on the floor you were going to the line. Clay is a great foul shooter.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Irving, the pass to Lively, and the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Williams is checked in for Dallas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
Mavericks trail by 10. Williams with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Williams misses.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And the basket by Holiday.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. Celtics lead by 12. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Left side Williams. Sweet little floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
JT to the hole. Excellent D there from Davis.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Williams misses. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. And that one drops for him. White's got 8 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks.
Dante Exum.
There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Williams with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Lively shot is off. Celtics lead by 12. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Exum outside. Marshall passes to Exum. And he comes up with a bucket. Holiday with the ball. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. A nice shot by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Exum. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes a first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Craig subbed in for Jason Tatum. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Celtics lead by 16. Down low. Here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. That one's wide left. Here's Cornette. And the shot goes down. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Absolutely carrying.
46.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. Pass to Lively. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Irving against Holiday. Lively passes to Irving. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And for Boston, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Here's Cornette. And the layup is good off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Irving, the pass to Lively. On the wing, Thompson. Six on the shot clock. From the top of the key, the shot won't fall.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Prosper's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Washington. Outside Irving. Dallas no good that time either. Boston on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Back to White. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Good on the shot. For Boston, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Shoots from the baseline. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Exum's checked in for Irving. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. Lively passes to Williams. It's tipped. Brown looking around, shoots over Thompson. The offensive rebound. Back to White. Second chance effort. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And the basket by Prosper.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
They get the rebound. Cornette. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Thompson. The Mavericks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Exum, to the left wing. Here's Marshall, and that one is hammered home.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Craig, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Craig's got 4 points this quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. For 3, Dinwiddie. And Craig pulls it down.
2 minutes
Boston on offense.
2 minutes.
They're on a 17-6 run. Pritchard, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Williams with it, now guarded by White. Again, the miss by Dallas. For Boston, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. From deep. Lively grabs a miss.
Boston.
Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Williams.
Checking in for
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 27% here in the 4th. For 3, Dinwiddie gets the 3 to fall.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Here's Hauser. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Outside Craig. Here's Cornette. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Dinwiddie outside. No good with the triple. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Celtics foul. Derek White. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Mavericks. Christie. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Brown gets the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Christie. Dinwiddie outside. Now Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating